No, but can you hear me?
That is incorrect.
Can you hear me, Meenakshi?
We have every business. And again, it's not for others to decide who the president of the party is going to be. Party will take that call when party wants to take a call.
Absolutely.
And definitely not under media pressure.
Now, Meenakshi, I'll just make one limited point to you. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, then I'll tell you two things. CWG, which
your voice is breaking. I can't hear very well.
Thank you. I'll speak a little clearer. Meenakshi, the Commonwealth Games scam which the BJP likes to take authorship of, I don't want to take any authorship, but everyone in India knows it was broken on Times Now. Adarsh, Kargil for Profit, Devas, ISRO 2G were all broken on news channels, including the channel which you are on. So don't take authorship for it. Vadra Gate was followed up on Times Now. It was not exposed by the BJP. The problems that Mr. Ashok Khemka faced and the documents related to Khemka and the Vadra case were also put out on Times Now and other news channels and the rest of the media. It was not an expose of the BJP. So please don't give me that logic. You know, at least on this channel, you know you can't give that logic because these issues are dealt with. However, that does not mean that you will not be asked the questions. You see, Meenakshi, it does not mean that you can choose to be on one side, but when the question is asked to you, you turn around and you say, no, we won't talk about these issues.
If you label a few companies as money laundering firms, I am going to respond that these companies were not
if you carefully choose,
but existed way beyond 2003 and 2004 and were owned by Mr. Mehta Group of companies. And the money which has been considered as money laundering, as laundered money, is actually a capital of Mr.
This is a wonderful situation.
And nobody under Income Tax
Act this is a wonderful situation.
Law of the country can find fault with that.
Meenakshi Lekhi, see, you'll tie yourself up in knots, I'm telling you.
A campaign is going to be run
tie yourself up in knots.
We have every business
Meenakshi, I'll tell you what, you'll tie yourself up in knots because what happened in the CWG scam was this. Everybody knows. We sent a team to London, we found out a problem. Mr. Kalmadi overreacted and ended up, the whole beans were spilled, as it were. Now the simple question in this particular case is one second, Meenakshi, please. So there are some people who nowadays find it fashionable. There are some people. I am not saying it is you.
But my question is
Meenakshi, there are some people today. There are some people today. I am not saying it's you. There are some people today when the dice is rolled against them, fashionably try to say, oh, journalism is bad, it's all sensationalism, people don't know the facts,
no, I'm not
they don't know how to investigate. There are some people. I'm not saying you, there are some people.
At the same time, if certain questions are going to be raised, I am going to answer them with facts and figures.
I didn't say you,
If you're going to inquire up to 2007, 8, 9, I am going to tell you that the root of this money, it goes back to 2003 and
wonderful.
4.
Now my question to Professor Anand Kumar of India Against Corruption is this. Can any party, not just the BJP, afford to be in denial about the perception impact that, say, the BJP faces at this point? Can any political party choose today to be indifferent on perception?
No, Arnavji, as you saw, a very outstanding lawyer like Meenakshi has to spend so much of energy and time with someone who is a non-partisan person like you or Ajayji. What will be their fate in 2000 in the public forums when there will be an open challenge on the question of corruption, because this genie is out of the bottle. The challenge of corruption-free India is going to be a major issue in the elections of 2014. BJP was a party with a difference, but unfortunately they are stuck in a situation with a president who has received maximum negative publicity in last 6 to 10 weeks, and they have to decide whether they want to hang on to Shri Gadkari's problem and make it BJP's problem, or want to take a bit of a break as Advaniji took and came out after Hawala inquiry with a better light. So I think that public perception is very clear. Now Shri Gadkari is occupying seat next to Shri Robert Vadra. The only difference is Shri Vadra has no direct political responsibility to any party. Shri Gadkari happens to be the first member of the party which can offer a national alternative to present UPA.
I allow a 1 minute rebut on both sides. A 1 minute rebut, because Meenakshi, make a brief rebut and then I will allow the professor to respond back to you. But make a brief rebut, please, I request you.
Okay, yes, very brief. Mr. Gadkari's case is very different from Mr. Vadra. Please don't compare the two incomparables. Against Mr. Vadra, there has been no inquiry either by the Serious Offences Wing of the Corporate Affairs Ministry or by Income Tax Department. Against Mr. Gadkari, there are two inquiries pending, and both inquiries are done by the ministries run by hostile
No, but what was the inquiry against Shashi Tharoor? One counter question. Counter question from me, Meenakshi.
And Mr. Vadra is no private individual. I do not understand the equation between ISC and Congress when they speak this language, because Mr. Vadra happens to be son-in-law of a very powerful woman, and Ms. Priyanka Gandhi happens to be a director in those companies till 2010. All transactions are between 2007 and 2010 when Ms. Priyanka Gandhi was the director. Against Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Ms. Sonia Gandhi, there are further inquiries so far as Herald case is concerned. Back office, that firm is concerned. There are various transactions.
Ms. Lekhi, I have a question, Ms. Lekhi.
But nobody is looking at.
I have a question for you, Ms. Lekhi.
Against Mr. Gadkari,
Ms. Lekhi, I'm running short of time. I must ask you a question.
Already conducting inquiry, and much has been made about nothing.
Ms. Lekhi, I want to ask you a question.
What happened into Mehta groups of companies? How and where the money came from? What happened? It's all a question of record.
Ms. Lekhi,
now, based on these facts, if you are going to give a clean chit to Mr. Vadra,
Ms. Lekhi, are you listening to me?
Mr. Vadra, but choose to discuss Mr.
Ms. Lekhi, will you listen to me? Ms. Lekhi, no channel has done as detailed investigation and discussion on Vadra as we have. By the way, so you know that's a bit of a non-starter. I just want to tell you and everyone that who's trying to say, well, let's discuss Vadra. It's a bit of a non-starter. Our viewers know that. But that's not the point. My question to you, I have a question for you. Take my question. Take my question. My question is this. My question is this to you.
Does not even get checked
on the
airports.
Take the question. Take the question. The question is, Meenakshi Lekhi, give me a short answer and then I'll allow the professor a rebut and then I'll move on. Ms. Lekhi, 18th of April 2010, I hope you can hear me. Meenakshi Lekhi. Meenakshi Lekhi, 18th of April 2010. 18th of April 2010, can you please inform me, Professor, and all our viewers, what was the inquiry which was going on in the case of Shashi Tharoor? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, ma'am?
Can't hear.
Can you hear me? Well, I'll get a rebut from Professor. My only limited point is I don't know if there was any inquiry on in the case of Shashi Tharoor when he resigned his position as Minister of State in the MEA on 18th April 2010. In fact, when he resigned, he said, I called for a full inquiry into the matter. Then he was reinstated in October 2012. Questions were asked. So that argument of Meenakshi Lekhi does not hold there because there was no inquiry in that particular case. Professor Anand Kumar, your response to Meenakshi Lekhi, please. You have a right to respond. You have 1 minute to respond. 1 minute to respond to Meenakshi Lekhi. Professor Anand Kumar is responding to you. Please give him time, ma'am. Yes.
No, I think our expectation is that BJP will come out of this Yadurappa syndrome and will decide fairly soon. Otherwise, they'll have many more Ram Jethmalani speaking louder than India Against Corruption or Arnab Goswami or Ajay Kumar or people of India. So better watch out. Your house is on fire.
Okay, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for joining me on that debate. We're taking a small break. And when we come out on the other side...
India Against Corruption should also fight the battle of perception so far as Mr. Kejriwal and Prashant Bhushan are concerned. So Mr. Anand, Professor Anand should restrain himself by speaking against BJP and comparing Nitin Gadkari with Vadra.
Well, I thought
they are two different cases.
I have one quote. I have one small quote in which L.K. Advani was quoted as saying February 2010. And how I love quotes, because quotations are wonderful in politics. It takes us back to our contemporary recent history. L.K. Advani was quoted as saying in February 2010, Nitin Gadkari is absolutely right in saying that individual ambitions must always be subservient to party goals and decisions. Let's see how history follows up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that debate. On the other side, can anyone make an allegation in the case of match fixing when there's not enough fact to back it? Back on the other side.